Hello guys! Welcome back on my channel, and today tutuloy lang natin ang ating gameplay. As you can see guys, nag-start ulit tayo ng panibagong laro. Joke lang. Ay, tutuloy lang natin yung game natin. So last time, nakuha na natin yung secret weapons, yes, lahat. And nag-upgrade na rin tayo. Then, may kukunin tayo. Ang quest natin today is ang quest natin, like this one, is pag-locate tayo dito ng tutuloy na natin mga quest. Paano kayo gamitin yung ano? Automatic na lang. Yun ko nga, paano kaya gamitin? Sa likod kaya ako banda. Kaya mamaya na kayo. Pindaanan kaya dito. Sa likod nyo dito. Okay, wala nang katao-tao. What's in here? Okay. Ba't wala nagsasalita?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch.
Okay, sige, magsalita ka pa. Ganda ng usapan ah. Wow, nice. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Ano na ba ibig sabihin?
Is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Okay.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltune.
Okay. Nagod tayo dadaan guys. Ano kung may daanan dito papunta doon? Okay, na-bard. Okay, na-bard. Diyos mio. Matay ka lang pala eh.
Huh?
Saan kaya daanan? Pwede kayo dumaan sa likod. Baka may secret passageway guys eh. Ang ayoko lang kasi dadaan na agad ako sa kasan. It's restricted access. Kailangan ko rin yung dalawa doon. Ang tagal nila umalis dito. Isang mag-pick. Ilan na yung mag-pick natin? Tatlo. Ng mag-pick. Uy, may shortcut dito. Wow, nice. May nakakita sa atin eh. Hehehehe. Kumingay. What the heck? Bawal pala ako nun. Eh. Anong ginagawa ko? No! Saan pa ako? Ang dami nila. Ano ba to? Ano ba yan? Nagalaw ko. Mali kasi nagawa ko eh. Meron dito, ba't ko napuntaan na agad to? Mali yata ako na i-discover. Sorry guys, parang namali ako. Ganap pa natin. Sa armor din siguro kailangan mag-repair. Maya na yan. Okay, wala dito. Saan ba ako? What's this? Wow, I found some secret. Ito pala yung secret weapon nila. Okay. Okay, workshop. Disorder those are things but you're not vision occupied. Ano ba secret dito? So may nakuha tayong weapon. Guys. May nakuha tayong inventory weapon. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Prismatic weapon. Pwede natin ayusin to. Ayusin nga natin dito. Let's tinker this one. Ay, saan na? Parang nawala. Hindi na siya natitinker. Parang hindi na natitinker, nawawala. So, wala siya guys. So, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, pababa. So, wala. So, kaya automatically na i-equip mo na lang siya. I think. Yun ang purpose nito. Then, equip natin kay Pavati. At ay level 2. Okay, Vicar Max na lang. Okay, dalawa weapon yung Vicar Max. That's cool. Sa kabila tayo. So, ang sabi ko nga guys, mamaya ko na asikasuin yan. Save na natin. Nakuha naman natin yung gamit. Okay, balik tayo sa ating stream. Sorry ko guys, kumain lang ako. Skip nyo na lang guys. In case of ano. Wala. Kailangan ko ng... So I have to search something in these places. Si Mardet. Oh, come on. So, 5 na. Kaya, teka, pwede. Pwede kaya. Okay tayo sa taas muna. Okay, meron sa taas. Ano meron dito? Ano to? Ano to? For nothing? Okay, dapat wala nagbabantay. Save ko muna. Hindi, may nakatingin dito. Sa gilid talaga ako dadaan dito, tiyak. Controlling this, guys. Dami nagbabantay ah. Ayos ka na dyan. Ano kaya to? Sa baba? Saan? So, kailangan pumunta kay Gladys. Well, anyway, tama na tayo dito. Natin ko na mangyayari. Save. So. Tagal ah.
Don't artist, Captain.
Paragraphic disguise activate. Your garbage shot that's out the getting into our arms. This is your moving drains the shot's energy. Minute transfer. Ano mo na lahat? Shit. Naktantiting. Kulang pa yung ano ko.
Kailangan ko ng ano. May mag-pick dito. Punta ko muna to. Teka lang. Tayin ko muna to. Saan banda? Sa likod. Nalabas ako. Mamaya sa kaya. Saan yun? Ay, wow. Okay, meron pala dito.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
So, where? Siguro naman maraming ano dito, mag-picks. Usapin natin.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Talaga?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Okay.
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys. Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Oh, talaga? Teka lang.
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list. Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. So, what can I get you?
Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh! Oh. Okay, meron dito. Frankie, gonna din sa sandwich and burger.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
So, may secret pwede ka magkukuha dito. Kailangan ko lang ng mag-pick. Ano yan sa mukha mo?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon.
Oh, isin mo yung mukha mo. What the crap?
Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work for Spacer Joyce even ever.
Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
Talaga.
Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Okay.
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
Nice.
The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green. The future is spearmint. Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Have a look.
Wala. Oh, I see. 32%. Siguro na lang.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Oh, buddy.
Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Come on.
Okay.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the house.
Okay, anyway. Come on.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Okay.
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Oh my gosh, ang dami ko ng quest, side quest. Tingin ko pa yung quest. mo siguro tong... Yan, buksan ko muna yung mga ibang ano. What's this? Oh, no, 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 it's not what I want. Ano laman na itong mga to? Oh my gosh, what is this? Ito. Oh. What's this? Grabe, ang daming pwedeng puntahan dito eh. Hanap pa ako ng... Hi, man.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled today.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological... order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap normal battle night.
Saan yun? Ay, tae. 5. Tae Hindi mo mag-pick, mali pa yung nakuha ko. Kaya load ko nga muna. Wait lang guys ah. Load ko muna dito. May nagkamali ako. Tay. Ah, okay. Dali lang, dalawa yung save eh. Kailangan tatlo. Try ko to. Nahanap ako eh. Okay, ito na tayo. Alam ko may nakuha. Kami ba may mag-fix tayo? Balikan natin yung empty man. Ngayon natin empty man bago yung iba. Ngayon natin to. Okay na tayo sa empty van. Okay.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Express natin. Monarch. Okay. Sick bay. Okay. You do this testing recorded on your ship. You discuss a navigation map, play it on the ship so that you can get the lost win. Ito na lost win.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
Wala ako dun.
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
You mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long. We all roast alive. No offense, Miss Elson. I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Oh my golly, wow. Hindi pwedeng galawin yung ship ko. Saan kaya to? Kaya natin. Bakit nasa baba? Wala ko dito banda yun. No, it's not! No, it's not!
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Ah, may problema. Ito. Purchasing all logs and data archives. Okay.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Uy, ang ganda nito ah. Okay. Okay. Makikita kaya ako. Ay, dito may side quest. Wala maintindihan ba't ganito to, no? Teka lang. Something's wrong.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Mm-hmm.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
Oh.
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
First contact. Teka lang.
You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay, we can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
O sige, tingin ka lang.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it. Lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Nasa nilabasan. Ano?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. Can't miss it.
Teka lang, dami kong... Ay, nasan na yun?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Yeah, huh? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? Gosh, did she ever. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Okay. Tama ba? Side quest muna ginagawa ko eh.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap battling tonight.
So babalik ako sa ship. Celia para to. Weapons from board. So, sa akin na naman to. Ito muna.
Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean steak?
Pababa tayo.
No, I do not.
Ewan ko ba guys, nagpo-problema yung ano natin.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Ay, sorry. What the heck? Papatayin pala kami nun. Anyway, sige, barilin ko na lang mga yan. Pang-asar.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Having been hit in the head, one or two times.
Smells kind of like old Mrs. Alpha pipes.
Dali lang.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Tayo sa baba. May magnet pa. Baba tayo. Ay, sorry. Teka, load ko, putek. Mali. Napatay ko. Baba tayo, tara. Hindi ko pa yata nakukuha yung mga magnet. Nakuha ko na ba? Nakuha ko na ba to? Nakuha ko na.
What do you think you're doing? Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay? Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by. It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Tae, mali ako. May repetition 1 na ako dito. Baka tayo sa taas. Ano na? Mycologist slug. Ayan. Paano kakakit sa taas? May hagdanan nga pala dito, tae. Ay, gagawin natin dito. meron dito? Okay, may shortcut pala dito kung gusto mo ng stealth mode.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Okay, may shortcut. Let's go upstairs. Oh my golly, wow.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists beneath the... Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Okay, buksan ko ba to? Oh.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Hindi ko talaga maintindihan sa audio niya ba o sa...
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able though you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Warning, please follow all organization protocols. kabila meron pa eh. Okay, let's go. Kakatulog tayo, walang mali. Mali ako, mali. Oh my gosh!
But I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Wala na akong Milo. Wala na akong Milo. So guys, agad dun lang muna. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time on our next video. Goodbye and good vibes. Bye guys. See ya.